Intergalactic planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. Another dimension, dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension.
Well, now, don't you tell me to smile. You stick around and make it what you want. But numbers beyond what you can dial. Maybe it's because I'm so versatile. Style, profile, I said, it always brings you back when I hear ooh child. From the hunter never out to the now. I run the marathon to the very last mile. Well, if you battle me, I will revive. People always say my style is wild. You've got call, you've got gal. Step to me, I'm a rap profile.
Intergalactic planetary, planetary, intergalactic, intergalactic planetary, planetary, intergalactic.
You knew they were killing Superman. It was called the death of Superman. So that wasn't very shocking. Nowadays, there's nothing shocking. 2 weeks before it comes out, oh, guess what's going to happen in this book? This is going to happen. And the sad thing is, it's released by some of the actually by the company sometimes. I miss the days before the internet where you would actually come in, you'd read a book, you go, holy crap, I can't believe they did that. After they bring people back to life and stuff all the time. Someone dying isn't really shocking anymore because they're not killing off one of the big time seller books. It'll be on hiatus for a couple months, and then they're gonna bring it back. So it was kind of a shock one. And I'm not gonna say it's a big time shock, but back in Green Lantern, it was in 50 something. I don't remember the issue, but Kyle Rayne had just became Green Lantern, and I think it was Major Force found out who he was, so he killed his girlfriend and shoved her in a refrigerator. When you got turned to that page and she was all squished up in the refrigerator, I mean, that was shocking, but it wasn't shocking like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. It was shocking because you never thought that was something that was gonna happen. It's and then after that, you kind of laughed at it. So that was awesome. That was just an awesome scene, but you didn't think that was coming. They never just went and killed someone's loved one and shoved them in a refrigerator. So he goes to open up, hey, what's for lunch? And there's her all squished up in there dead. But something. I mean, I was a kid. I didn't even read that when it first came out. I was even too young when that came out. I think that was like 1972. I mean, I was 4 years old. So I mean, I read it later. I read it a little later in Marvel Tales, which was was a reprint book at that time. So it didn't shock me. You're pissed. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe they just killed Gwen Stacy. They better go. The Green Goblin needs to die. And the next issue, he got killed. But again, it wasn't shocking. You already knew it. You already knew what happened. I already knew what happened because I read it after the fact. I was probably 9 or 10, so it's probably like 77, 78 when I finally when I read it. But you already knew she was dead. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never been. Yeah, I don't know. Not too much shocks. Usually shocks shocks me. Surprising sometimes. Oh, wow, I didn't see that coming, or I didn't see this coming. But even like in movies and stuff too, I'm not shocked. It's I mean, when they've got an ending, that you never saw coming, it's like, oh, that was great because finally someone did something right, because most of the stuff that's put out is so predictable. But yeah, I don't know. But that was supposed to be shocking, but it was far from shocking, especially after they released it before the book came out that she was the one that was going to be dead. I had a few people when that came and goes, am I going to be able to get one of these issues? I can get you one of those issues. It's not a problem. It's and then here it is a week later. I think the book's going for like $6. It's it's a $5 book to begin with. So the speculators, after they found out, I don't think speculated on it. But it doesn't matter. It's not like I didn't order a bazillion extra just to say, oh, I'm going to speculate on it. No, I ordered what I thought I'd need. I had one guy that came and says, I want to buy all your cover A's. No, you're not going to buy all my cover A's. You can take a couple if you want, but you're not going to buy them all. But he was the only one. Yeah, it does, but I still tell him no. And in the end, I'm the boss. Yeah, don't come into my place and boss me around. Eat shit. But I mean, I don't mind them coming in buying a copy or two, or But yeah, you get people sometimes will say, I'm gonna buy them all. No, you're not. I won't see you again, or I'll see you on the next hot book. I've got regular customers. I got customers who come in and support this store every single week or every single month. They're gonna be able to get their thing too, not just for you to grab 25 copies and run with them. Some people get it, and somebody says, "Oh, I'll take 2, thank you." Others don't. They just, well, why can't I just buy whatever I want? Because you can't. And most stores won't let you. They have guys. They have people that come in that are their bread and butter. It's. Is it fair for them? They're the ones that keep you in business. To sell it to one guy who you'll never see again. Maybe a mall store or whatever that's just a chain store. They don't care. It's just. But no, I mean, yeah, it irks me when they're going to tell me what I'm going to do, because that's not how it works. The customer's always right. No, they're not. But I mean, you try to give them a fair shake. But there's some people that are just jerks that you'll never please them. Oh yeah, you get people do that all the time. It's hey, I'm going to buy a lot. How much can you give me off? First of all, that isn't how you ask. Secondly, how much is a lot? I've had a guy before. I'm going to buy a lot. I'll be able to work something out with you for whatever. He comes up with like $25, and I tell him, dude, I got 15-year-olds that spend more than this that don't get a discount. You better go back and grab a few more bucks. Or you get the guy that comes in. Hey, what's the best you can do for me? Why do I have to do anything for you? What's the best you can do for me? How about giving me $10 over what it is? It's the way you ask. What's the best you can do? Why? What do you want it for? I mean, what are you looking to pay for it? Why should I be betting against myself? Book's up there for $25. Hey, what can you do for this? $25. Hey, could you take 20? It depends on the book. And I may say, yeah, I can do that. But why should I bet against myself? It's or bid against myself. Tell me what you're thinking. Hey, what's the best you can do for me on this? The price. What do you want it for now? And then we can work something out. But it depends who it is, and it depends how you ask. It depends if there's a bazillion people in the store. You start asking stuff like that, then everyone's going to come up and ask. It's not a flea market. It is a business. And yes, there's some bartering from time to time that's in a business. But I mean, you shouldn't be coming up for a book that says, hey, it's $4 here. Hey, will you take 3? No, it's brand new. It's just, I mean, I can see sometimes on back issues where I say, hey, can we work a little on this? Yeah, and sometimes you can. Some people are very arrogant about it, and are going to tell you what they're gonna do. That just doesn't work. You have every issue.
Jesus, Phil, can you get closer?
Wait, he's taking a picture of that mole that's on your ear. We'll make sure it's not
cancerous. Is the one with the little hair coming out of it?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll make sure it's not cancerous.
I thought my wife plucked that. I have not seen it yet. I heard it looks pretty good. I'm always a fan of Kraven. I just wish that they would do him over in Marvel rather than in Sony.
Yeah, you can hit that if you want now.
Oh, I gotta hit it?
Yeah, go ahead, you can hit it. See it all right?
Yeah.
My son, never show mercy. They are prey. We are predators.
Russell Crowe.
Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus, yeah.
Your mother is dead. She died because you sent her away. She was weak.
He's already playing a better thing than Zeus.
You know my business, yes? Power is about strength. If you show weakness, you will give our enemies an opening. Shoot. Shoot. He is weak, like his mother. Leave him.
What happened that day?
I stared death in the face, and for the first time,
The lion blood.
I saw my true
is that?
self.
It must have been mutant lion blood.
Tell me about this hunter.
They say he uses a connection with animals to track his prey. I want you on his list.
There's only one way off.
There's 6 of us, and only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
Hey, how you doing? Good, thanks.
Why do you hunt?
Quicksilver just bite that guy's nose off?
I take it out.
Was that Quicksilver?
That is Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Kick ass.
Think you're some kind of honor. You're exactly like our father. Just another man hunting for a trophy. We're murderers. Isn't that what he taught us? You don't get to do that to me anymore.
Mr. Tagley. Mr. Tagley. Where's Mr. Tagley?
Oh, you're standing in him.
What's that trailer
You're
of
a
what?
goddamn lunatic.
Kraven. The new Kraven. 1 second, please.
There is an animal in each one of us.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
Oh, the Rhino.
It's all right. I mean, it looks like it could be a really cool action movie. Wouldn't call it Kraven. You know,
I've always liked Kraven the Hunter. He's been one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, but what the hell is the lion blood?
mutant lion blood, maybe.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's radioactive lion
Is
blood.
that how Spider-Man got his start?
Yeah, he got bit by a radioactive spider. He just got dripped on by
Yeah.
and why was the lion bleeding on him? Did he actually shoot? He did shoot. Did he shoot?
Shoot, I think something.
Yeah, but he missed. That guy. He's a pussy.
Freaking Quicksilver was biting noses off. Maybe Age of Ultron would have been better.
I wouldn't call it Kraven. I don't even think it has a look of Kraven. You know, it's
He wears his big lion suit and his, he's his leotards, leotards.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll watch it, but it's not Kraven. That's definitely not a.
Well, they had that scene where the spider falling on
Yeah.
him, trying to make it. You
Yeah.
know, he's gonna fight the spider. Or
Yeah,
something.
so maybe to lead into a Spider-Man movie because I got bit by that spider one day. I don't know, and the rhino's in it too. So, or you saw the rhino?
Something.
Yeah.
A mutant something.
Yeah, which again wasn't that either.
No.
Yeah,
Because the rhino had a suit. It wasn't like he would like
Right.
that. Looked like it was like he was transforming into the rhino.
right. Rhino suit, and they got stuck in the suit.
Yeah, I'd probably pass. I don't think I've watched any of the Sony movies.
Oh, I'll definitely watch it.
haven't seen
I mean, that
Venom,
movie.
any of those
That
movies.
movie looks like just a really cool action movie. Doesn't have to be called Kraven. It can be called
Leo the Hunter.
Leo the Hunter. Bob's angry. You know, I mean, it can be called anything. That's not Kraven the Hunter. That's not Kraven from Spider-Man. No.
No. I mean, it would be great if they did bring him to Spider-Man. They did Kraven's Last Hunt.
Yeah.
That would be a great series to
Yep.
to adapt, but probably not going to happen.
No. But I mean, that movie just seeing the trailers, and it wasn't Kraven. And again, it was just some other action film. I'd say, when that comes on streaming, I'm definitely going to watch it because I mean, it looks like it just could be a really cool action movie. But in the back of your mind, you go, man, this is Kraven. This is Kraven. That's going to take something away. That's going to take something away from the movie.
Good review.
Thanks. I would not be at the theater watching it. Let's put it that way.
Been one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, but he just. It's like how many times can a guy stay dead in the comics too?
Right. Well, I wish he just stayed dead.
Yeah, he should've just stayed dead
He
after
killed
the first
himself.
fight, yeah.
You killed himself. You shot
He blew his head off.
You shot your face with a shotgun.
He shot his face off after doing the one thing in life that he needed to do to feel fulfilled, which was beat Spider-Man.
Right.
And Spider-Man knew he beat him, so he killed himself, and now he's back. It's like, dude, just stay dead.
He's dead again now, isn't he?
I don't know. He had kids. He had
Yeah.
like 37 kids.
Yeah, but I thought
running
his
around.
kid was one of the pussies. I didn't think Kraven was ever the pussy out of the group or whatever either. But who knows? I don't know.
Warm Jello. Like Jello that's not quite molded and solid yet, but like if you it's like just on the outside it's solid, but then when you stick the spoon in, all that juice will squirt out. That's what Jen Glenn's ass feels like.
All right. We're okay with our sexuality, so yeah, we're all right with it. So
Some of us more so than others.
right. Yeah, some people actually really enjoy it.
Yeah. Glenn just kind of enjoys it.
Yeah.
Me,
For a change.
Yeah,
You just want to be loved.
I just want the feeling of human contact.
Yeah. So every time we'll give him a pat on the ass just to make him feel like someone loves him.
Right. Yeah.
definitely not going to be doing any Brokeback Mountain. All right,
If we do, I want to be the inside spoon.
Definitely
Because I know, I just feel a little prick.
Yeah.